Next up, at UFC Vegas 95, we have the main event of the evening. It is a heavyweight rematch. This is a rematch from 2020. In 2020, when they first fought, Marcin Tybura won a pretty straightforward fight. Had some success striking, landed a handful of takedowns, sort of cruised his way to a win. That was obviously 4 years ago. A lot has happened. Marcin is older. Serghei Spivac is bigger with more experience. And now we have a rematch in a Fight Night main event. Marcin Tybura, 25-8 in his career. 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off that submission win over Tai Tuivasa, taking on Serghei Spivac. 16-4 in his career. 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off that finish loss to Cyril Gane. Ultimately, these guys want to do the same thing. They're both grinders. They're both grapplers. Marcin Tybura is a very durable guy. He's never going to quit. He's pretty busy everywhere. Striking's just okay. More of a punches and bunches kind of guy. Really doesn't have that one-punch heavyweight knockout power. And the strikes are there to set up the takedowns. If he gets a takedown, he's going to pound on you until you quit, ride you out, work it from there. Tybura averages a little more than 1 takedown per fight, but he doesn't always get them at a 33% accuracy. Instead of clean doubles and shots, he's going to look to tie you up, grab you, drag you to the ground, taking on Serghei Spivac. Heavyweight grappler. He also wants to move forward, get these fights to the ground. His ground and pound is good. His takedowns are solid. Submissions are decent, and his striking is just okay. He does not have knockout power either, but he does have a decent jab with solid volume. His biggest issue is control. The reason he averages 5 takedowns per fight is because people are just standing up on him. He's coming off that second-round knockout loss to Cyril Gane, where it was obvious there are holes in the striking. Marcin already won this fight. Normally, I say it's a rematch from years ago. You can't look at that fight and give a shit. It doesn't matter. So many things have changed since then. But not a lot has changed for these two fighters. Marcin is the same guy. Serghei Spivac's a little older, a little more experienced, but you know what I can never get out of my head is that Serghei Spivac...
Is that needle that you put in your arm that changed your life forever.
I thought I got it from a toilet. Is that Serghei Spivac fight with Alexei Olenek. That was quite literally the worst, sloppiest, most ridiculous fight I've ever seen in my entire life. And that guy is the clear favorite here. Listen, I am going to pick Marcin Tybura to win. But I'm not going to do anything with that. He is old. He's 38 years old. He's old. And
what the fuck? Someone said Spivac looks like Jacob if his family could afford to feed him. What the fuck?
You don't look anything like Serghei Spivac. Yeah, I mean, you are wearing that bald cap, which doesn't hurt. I'm going to pick Tybura. We watched the toughness in the Alexander Romanov fight. We've seen him move forward. We've seen him have success at a high level, really only losing to very, very good guys. And while Serghei Spivac has improved and a loss to Cyril Gane is credible, we've seen some slop coming from that direction. Marcin Tybura is going to be the pick. I'm not touching this fight at all. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Can anybody explain to me why Marcin Tybura is not minus 300, minus 400? Do you know why?
He's not? It's because he's 38 years old.
Okay. But he basically smoked Spivac in that first fight, right? You would think he smokes him in the first fight. I don't care if it was 4 years ago. They seem like the same type of fighters, right? Why isn't Marcin Tybura at least minus 200 in this fight? Why, Angelo?
Because he's 38 years old. You asked and answered. Next.
Oh, no. I'll tell you why, dumb shit. Because Serghei Spivac is not the guy that he was in that first fight. But if you're betting Marcin Tybura, you're picking Marcin Tybura, you got to be questioning yourself. Wait a second. I think this guy won the first fight. Right? Oh, Leon won the first round. Didn't you watch the first round? He's going to dominate. Leon should have been minus 500 if he dominated that first round like everyone was talking about. Marcin Tybura should be minus fucking 300, 400 if he dominated that fight the way people are talking about. And he did win that fight, and he did kind of dominate that fight. But if you look at that fight, you really dive into that fight instead of just remembering or seeing an outcome. Serghei Spivac did a lot of dumb fucking shit. He tried a couple throws and basically took himself down that Tybura was able to capitalize on because he knows how to wrestle as well. And then Tybura, I think, got a takedown late after all the wrestling and stuff that Spivac was trying to do in that fight, right? So I believe that other people see the same thing I see, which is Spivac did some dumb shit in that first fight. It's been 4 years, and when I watch these guys in the last 4 years, I see Tybura as pretty much the same guy. A solid dude that can kind of do a little bit of everything. He's going to beat people that he probably should beat, and he's going to lose to people that he probably should lose to. If you watch Spivac from that fight to his last few fights, minus the Gan, because obviously that's just a Gan fight is what's going to happen when you can't really strike. I see Spivac improving, especially in the wrestling. He's not going to these wild, just wizard-type throws and all this fucking stupid shit. He will get on you. He will get strong on you. He will be that polar bear nickname with the trips, with the throws from there, or just kind of take you down. I believe he is going to get the takedowns. I think his wrestling is improved, and that's why he's the favorite in the fight. I think that he is here to get the takedowns, the control, maybe the finish. If this fight extends, maybe Tybura is able to do something, but I'm Spivac all the way, and I think if you're a Tybura bettor, you're a little bit concerned that he's not fucking minus 200.
I listen, I understand where you're coming from. I don't think it's a terrible take.
And people saying he smoked Tuivasa. He was getting his fucking ass beat until he got a takedown and then out wrestle a guy who doesn't know how to fucking wrestle. He got split open, was getting lit the fuck up. He didn't fucking dominate. He dominated a guy who didn't know how to wrestle in the wrestling. Congrats.
I agree with that. I do think I think the difference here is Marcin Tybura is insanely tough. He's not going to quit. He's a tough guy. We've seen him get the shit kicked out of him and not quit. And I think that is that's why I like that side. We've seen Spivac improve, but we haven't seen, like, what's his breakout performance since he lost to Tybura? What's the fight where you're like, wow, Serghei Spivac's good? When he had to take down Derek Lewis 38 times? Was that it? You don't have an answer?
He's a polar bear.
Well, what is the breakout performance? You want to do, why is he at 300 favorite? What's Serghei Spivac's breakout performance since his last fight with Marcin Tybura, where you're like, this guy is it? He should be the favorite.
Yeah, he's getting takedowns. He's getting finishes.
Who did he finish?
He's finishing everyone. Mentally.
Derek Lewis. Alexei Olenek.
Mentally, they leave that cage finished.
Oh, okay. Got it. Mentally finishing fighters. Got it. Also, Marcin Tybura, I mentioned the haircut in my quick picks video.
Hey,
so
you want to bet on this one, fat boy? Here comes. No, well, the thing about my account is...
I'll bet you. I'll bet. Let's bet.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I got $1,300 in my bet opening right now, thanks to Marcus, who lost $550 to me on Sam Hughes. I was all over Sam Hughes, by the way. Everyone wants to talk shit. Let's see. Yeah, what do you want to bet on this? What do you want to bet?
Okay, I'll do $100. Fuck you,
dude. Be a fucking $100 is nothing between friends. I want this thing 300, 400, 500. I will put $500 on this right now.
Well, that's on you. I'm not doing that. I looked up the hair situation for Marcin Tybura. He's very open about it. Somebody asked him in the interview, "What's up with the hair?" And he said, "It's no secret. I'm going bald, and this side of my head is just not going as fast as the other side." So he literally cuts it that way because that's the last remaining chunk of hair he has. Either side, Jakey Boy and I are split. We're on opposite sides of this fight. I think Marcin Tybura can win. Not insanely confident, but I think he can win. The age is my biggest concern there. He's on the Serghei Spivac side. Do you think Serghei Spivac is worth the $8,300? I imagine they're both worth their money if they win. Because this can be 5 rounds.
Good. And you could live another 5 days, but it's not looking great. That last comment was, I kind of forgot that I was on the We Won't Picks account. So that was from me personally.
What did you write?
Somebody was just spamming, "Can y'all read the super chat over and over and over and over?" So I said, reread them after the breakdowns, you soft shit pussy.
Yeah, I didn't say that. Jacob said that. That's the breakdown, guys. Let's hit up some of these super chats. We got Kenny Ash. I think someone's dog just vomited. This was not a super chat, but a comment when you did your bark noise. Then we have AJ said, "Y'all really opposite to each other. How did y'all meet?"
AA.
We were neighbors. Neighbors. Jacob lived.
We sat next to each other at AA.
Don't listen to this idiot. We lived in the same neighborhood
We were
in
both
Florida.
abusing alcohol, and Angelo eventually ended up in one of my sex addiction classes as well.
We were neighbors in Florida. He was walking the dog. I was walking my dog. And we talked.
You approached me. Let's get that straight.
Friendly Ange. Then Dwari says, thank you, Ange. Appreciate you, Magic Bodetti. You're all right to Logic. I mean, Jacob.
Logic is half black, so I'll take that all day.
Thank you so much. Dwari. And did he call me Magic Bodetti because I'm very good or because Magic Johnson had AIDS?
I think we know.
Elizabeth with the $4.99. Do you think that's an option on DK?
Elizabeth! Ow! Ow, 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 ow!
To bet a fighter to win by mental finish. I don't know. Jacob's trying to bet me that there's a mental finish here. And another super chat from Riff Raff. Bad card, great analysis. Let's win some cash, boys. With the 1999. Thank you, Raffery. Jacob didn't do the dance, which I'm sure he expected because you always do it. Kind of embarrassing that you didn't. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, appreciate you guys watching. On your way out, just hit that like button for me, if you don't mind. We appreciate that. And make sure you subscribe. A lot of these people, if you just watch this video and you're not subscribed, you just watch the whole goddamn thing. Why the fuck aren't you subscribed? Let's subscribe to the channel. Let's bump those numbers up. The more views we get, the more subscribers we get, the more clout we get. The more clout we get, the hotter of woman I can attempt to date. And that's just the fact of the matter. So make sure you like the video, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's pump those numbers up because the bigger they go, the bigger these go. And I'm just in there. And Lock of the Week video probably tomorrow. I got something special for you guys. The Lock of the Week video, if you guys don't really watch Lock of the Week, the one tomorrow, Angelo's seen it. I think it's pretty funny. So we're getting back to the skits.
I do prefer the skits than the highlights are badass, but I prefer the skits are what make you unique. There's, the highlights are cool, but
New York.
Guys, that's a breakdown. We appreciate you. First thing you need to do is become a premium member. Go to WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. It's freaking $10 an entire month. You're going to get all the picks, all the bets, the artificial intelligence, the tools, and a million other things. The latest and greatest is a tool that we added just 2 weeks ago called the Data Analyzer. I have a whole video breaking it all down, but essentially you have access to any data point you could ever want for any fighter. Then you can filter that data. You can even stack filters. You can say, I want to see how many takedowns this fighter gets in wins specifically. All of that data will show up on a chart, and then you can click on the individual fights to watch the actual videos. And so I used it this week. I used it this week for the Toledo Allen car fight. I said, that's right, this is a rematch. Let me go find the original fight. Instead of trying to find it, I pulled it up in the data analyzer. I clicked on the button. Boom, it popped up on my screen. I watched the fight. This is included in your membership. You're also going to get the Prop Hunter. This is a tool we released 4 weeks ago. It's a curated set of data specifically focused on finding prop bets. People are using this to dominate their prize picks and their underdog fantasy. You're also going to get the line movement tracker. This is going to give you the opening odds, the current odds, the win probability, and the line movement for every fighter on every card. You're going to get the DraftKings Optimizer that builds DraftKings fantasy lines up.
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You can't make this up. Everything is fake, Angelo. It's all fake, dude. Dude, it's all fake.
Was another fight canceled?
Do you know whose birthday it is today?
Who? Some bald guy I've been referencing? Who?
It's fucking Dan Ige's birthday today.
That's so funny. Thank you,
That's
Dan,
not
baby.
just so funny. That's the wildest shit. I happen to find that clip. We retell the story, and it happens to be his fucking birthday today. You gotta sing him happy birthday.
Yeah, go find Dan Ige's Twitter and just say thank you, Dan, and wish him a happy birthday.
Thank you, Dan. Dude, that's so dude. That's insane, dude. You don't think that's crazy?
Not as crazy as you. I was waiting for something
Jesus, everything
wild.
is fake, man.
Well, hopefully the simulation has even more premium members for us. It's $10 a month. All the things I just mentioned.
You, Ezekiel.
The safety parlay, a million other things. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. It's $10. And if you want 50, we send you 50. Just go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Use the affiliate links to sign up. You make an account. You make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you. Guys, we appreciate you. Our numbers these last...
Thank you, Dan.
Our numbers this last month are crazy. A rolling 400,000 views. The subscriptions are through the roof. The premium memberships are through the roof.
We had the most
because of you guys.
viewers on the live stream too. Over 1,300. We're getting close to almost 1,500 concurrent live viewers at one time.
Which is insane. So we appreciate every last one of you. Hopefully you appreciate the content, the insight, the membership, and all that. Thank you all very, very much. And we'll see you on Thursday for another call-in show.
Ooh, when we have a special guest probably. If you guys are tuning in, Adrian Yanez is hopefully going to join us.
You said the name and everything. Now you got to put it on the thumbnail.
Yeah, we don't have to, but just while people that are still here, hopefully there's no hiccups. Sometimes things happen, but hopefully it's Adrian Yanez will be joining us Thursday.
There we go. See you guys.